like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing a messy room transformation because as you can tell, this room is a complete disaster. And I'm always sharing real life messes over here with you guys. So we are gonna keep it real today and we're gonna get to tackling this room. If you've been here for a while, you know that I've been wanting to turn this space into a gym / office space, and we are finally completing this room today. I'm super excited to be getting this done. But if you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. If you like cleaning content, you will love this channel. I always jam-pack my videos with a ton of extreme cleaning motivation because being a mom of 3 and a wife, you know, there's always a ton of cleaning to be done around here. So I'm always sharing the real, the honest, the messes, and sharing it all. So hit that subscribe button if that sounds like your cup of tea.
Like nothing can break me.
This room is pretty much a catch-all. I have a huge closet in this room, and since the room doesn't actually get utilized for a person, it's more of things. I keep all of my holiday decor and home decor in this massive closet, and it is jam-packed from top to bottom. I really need to go through it and just get rid of a bunch of stuff that I'm not utilizing anymore, because it's kind of just wasted space. But I do put all of my holiday decor in those totes. They're super affordable from Lowe's. I think Home Depot has them too, but we get them from Lowe's, and I put all of my holiday decor in there to try and keep this closet like as organized as possible. I know it looks wild and crazy, but it's actually like an organized, wild and crazy mess in there. But I do store all of that stuff in here, but because, you know, we had fall, we had Halloween, I was kind of ripping through this closet, and instead of being productive and putting everything back as I was pulling from here, I was just leaving it all out. So that is why we ended up with such a big mess. That's something I'm gonna work on. If I pull it out, I need to put it back immediately. That way I'm not adding to the mile-long list of messes, you know, because, you know, we just like to do that. But this is also our gym room. So I needed to find a way to organize all of that kind of stuff too. So we're gonna do all of it today. Today's video is sponsored by Fezibo, and they were wonderful enough to send me this amazing desk. Like I said before, you guys know that I have been wanting to put a desk in this area for a long time. I did a video a while back where I set up this room for it to be a gym room, and I talked about how I wanted this little space in this room to have a desk. That way I had an area to work in and wasn't just sitting in my bed anymore editing videos, and I could actually have a space to call mine while I do work. So when Fezibo wanted to reach out to me and work with me, I was super excited, especially because this isn't just a normal desk, it is also a standing desk. You can sit at it or you can stand at it, and for the job that I do at home, something like this is just so essential, because obviously after sitting for a long period of time, your back is going to start hurting and aching. You need to get up and kind of move around. And so I don't have to take a break from my work. I can easily move the chair out of the way and go ahead and level the desk up so I can stand at it and still continue to work, but without hurting my back anymore or sitting down, or if I need to sit down after standing for a long period of time. But either way, I was super excited to get this desk. It's also incredibly affordable, especially for what you're getting. The fact that this desk has such an amazing, cool feature where you can sit or stand, and I just love the beauty of this desk. This is the one I specifically chose because this is my style, but they have a ton of options on their website. So many different styles of desks. I mean, it doesn't matter what your style is, whether you're like farmhouse, contemporary, modern, they have it all on their website. So be sure to go ahead and click on the link in my description box to go see what desk would suit you best. They are also having a Black Friday sale from November 10th till November 30th. And if you use my code Becka Jones, you can also get 5% off of your order. Be sure to go check out that link, see if they have what you're in the market for. You know I would not advertise anything that I don't stand behind, and I'm just so happy about this desk. This is another reason why I chose this specific desk, was because I loved the fact that it had elevation to it, because I do have a computer screen that I'm going to hook up to my laptop. So I liked the idea of the screen sitting up just a little bit higher. And I also loved the idea that it had these two little storage cubbies, so you could put your extra cords, my camera, my, memory cards, my pen, my organizer, all of that I can put in these little drawers that I need easy access to. But I love the way the desk looks. I cannot praise it enough. I absolutely just love how stunning it is, and it's right up my alley, perfectly suits my personality and my style.
Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me tonight?
Now that we got the desk out of the way, before we finish dealing with the desk and putting everything else back together in there, I really wanted to get the gym area just reorganized. This area was bothering me as well, just because there were a lot of things kind of just sitting on the floor. I had a lot of like resistant bands and glute bands and stuff like that that were just kind of lying around everywhere. And because they were lying around, my kids kept getting into them and like playing with them, and they kept ending up all over the house really. So I went to Target and I got this woven like plastic basket, and I thought it would be perfect to throw this stuff in, and that way it's easily accessible, but at the same time it's out of the way. I just really wanted to get this corner kind of organized and not to be so chaotic and have so much stuff just lying around. The next task was to go through all of this paperwork. Most of it is like school stuff. I have a really bad habit of just taking all of like Grayson's school stuff and putting it in one pile and to go through it later. Well, I never actually went through it later, and most of this is from kindergarten, and then some is from this year in first grade. So it was time to go through and figure out what I wanted to save and what I wanted to get rid of, because of course we can't save everything. I mean, I guess we could, but I don't like to have that much clutter. So we're gonna go through and save the important things and the memorabilia we want to look back on 20 years from now. So I went ahead and went through that box that I was putting them in. I also got from Target in like the office area. I knew I wanted to put it in something because I keep a lot of important documents in this stand. This was actually my great-grandmother's stand, so it means a lot to me, and it fit perfectly in this nook when we moved in, so I knew this is where I wanted it to stay. But I put a lot of my own documents in here and my oldest son's stuff, which he is going to be a senior in high school next year. He's a junior this year, so as you would imagine, there's a lot in here throughout the years. I need to come up with a better way to organize that as well, but for now, this is what works for me, and I just needed something for Grayson and Tristan stuff, so that little box was exactly what I needed. getting on to the exciting part, and we are going to pull out the computer screen now. I've literally been having this sit in a box for the last few years. My father-in-law, actually, this was his and he no longer needed it, so he asked me if I wanted it. And because obviously I do YouTube and everything, I was like, yeah, absolutely, I would love to take that off your hands. And I've just been staring at this box for the last few years because I didn't have a desk. At the time we were moving houses, so the last thing on my mind was to set up an office space or anything. I kind of just did what I could with what I had, and we finally were in the spot in life where we got everything kind of organized in our house. We were ready to kind of finish up some loose ends and get the office/gym done, and I could not be more excited or happier to finally have this setup all put together. It is making my life so much easier to get my job and my work done and have a space to do it in instead of just sitting on the couch or sitting on my bed or any of that. It's been really great having this setup now. So I also bought this new microphone off of Amazon. I knew I wanted something a little bit better than what I've been using so that I can make sure that my voiceovers are the best that they can be. And I've been eyeballing this microphone for a couple years now, and I finally was like, you know what, I'm just doing it. We're setting up the office, we're doing it all. So I went ahead and made this splurge and got this microphone, and I'm so happy that I did.
You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
All right, friends, be sure to go to Fezibo's website and check out their desks before their Black Friday sale ends on November 30th. You could get up to $120 off, and be sure to use my code Becka Jones for an extra 5% discount. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some cleaning motivation and some room transformation motivation from this video. Thank you, Fezibo, so much for sponsoring this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
I know that your heart's been broken. You should try and let it go and start being yourself. You